So, Andy,
Robbie.
we had a game thing happen here. You started this company 10 years ago with a man named Les Bradford.
Yes.
I'm not going to, as much as we like to credit Andy for doing everything in the company, but you started it 10 years ago, and we had a celebration a few weeks ago, and we had a cornhole extravaganza.
We did. We had a big, long cornhole tournament.
Here's the question, because I've been thinking about this internally, right? We had to rate ourselves 1 to 5, on a 5 being the LeBron James of cornhole, or I think they actually use Michael Jordan, so classic Freudian slip on being the greatest.
That's right.
We'll get into that debate later. A 1 being like, I maybe can get it 4 feet in front of me.
I may not be able to hit that thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We all had to rate ourselves, and it's a very tough thing actually trying to size yourself up to the competition.
I don't know where you're going.
Now that you've seen everyone play in the office, do you think you're like a top half player?
Oh, 100%.
Or a bottom half player?
100%. We ran into a buzzsaw, Will Smith and I, not the famous rapper actor, but Will Smith who works with our marketing team.
Our Will Smith.
Yeah, we ran into a buzzsaw. One half of that buzzsaw is sitting behind the camera, Mr. Clayton Chapman, who's helping us record this.
Monster. Crushed it.
I think I'm a solid 4 out of 5. Will put himself that as well.
Yeah.
And we ran into what was it? All Hail the Dale, the Gardendale duo of Lauren Brown and Clayton Chapman, who ate us up. And we did not make it out of the first round. I will say this: we
didn't either.
We had an epic second match with these guys. But I think you and I are well above average cornhole. I'm a very good cornhole player, and I will say this: I left that cornhole challenge thinking, wow, YM360 has some serious cornhole talent.
Great cornhole talent.
I mean, like ESPN level cornhole talent.
ACL, we're coming for you.
That's right. I mean, I'm just saying, it got real.
Hey, that's awesome.
How long did it take? Solid 2.5 hours?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was tight all day. All day.
It was interesting.
So.
Games. We're talking about games.
Love games.
You do love games. We've done ministry together for a long time, and you're a guy that I can count on. Because I know that when you've been a middle school pastor to my own children, and I know when we do events, Robbie's going to have a solid game. It's going to be well thought out. It's going to be fun, and most often it's going to involve the whole group, right?
Yeah, I love bringing everyone into it.
And we know that games are important in youth ministry. We talk about that a lot here. Now, games aren't the most important thing. That's important in itself.
That's true. That's true.
Right?
They're the seasoning is how we describe them.
Yeah.
And if you've not heard that, go check it out. There's another article that talks about the seasoning.
But we know that the heart of youth ministry is discipleship and the gospel and transformation. Games are important. They do a lot of things, right? They bond us together. They create moments where we can come together. Yeah. Competition is huge.
Yeah. I mean,
we're dealing with teenagers. It needs to be fun.
If you can have fun and competition, everyone's in.
Yeah, I mean, it creates shared moments. Games are important. It's important that you do games well. We are in a little bit of a different season.
It's true. Some of the classic games are no longer socially acceptable because touching and distances and all that.
So is it socially distant or is it social distant? I can't get it. I don't ever know how to use it, and I'm an editor. I should.
Hey, here's what we did. I don't know the words as an editor either. As the publishing team here at YM360, we have no words. But what we do have is 5 games that you can play that will follow social distancing guidelines.
Add the ING, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, right. That works.
Which is important. What's most important is that you've got some games in your toolbox that work in this current insane pandemic environment we're in.
Rapid fire. I'm going to give you guys 5 games that I think will work. First one, it's a classic. I love this. You put people in a circle, make sure they're 6 feet apart. Everyone's going to look down at the ground. You're going to count to 3. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, and you look up. And you have to look at another person in the circle. You can't just look up to the sky or look at a gap.
Okay.
And so as you look up, if you are making eye contact with another person because they looked at you, you're both out. And then
that's a great game. How simple.
You step out of the circle. Everybody shrinks, still 6 feet apart.
So the idea is to look at someone.
Yeah.
But to look at not at the person looking
at you. Not at the person
who's
looking at you. So if all 3 of us are in a circle right now, me, Andy, and the buzzsaw himself, Clayton Chapman, if we all look down at the ground and then when we look up, boom.
I need to be looking at Clayton.
If we're looking at each other, Clayton's safe. We both eliminated ourselves. Clayton wins.
That's a great socially distant game. think I said it right.
There you go. And so no touching, super easy. You can do it really fast, and you can make small little circles through your whole youth group. Everybody gets to play. Second game idea is one of my favorites. If you've been to Game Tip Tuesday, where the games are very simple and fun is had by all, we love to eat things there.
Gosh.
And so you can do
that we eat.
speed eating competitions. You can have gross food competitions, and you can package them up individually. Have people eat them on stage. See who eats them the fastest, who eats the most.
Who eats the most gross stuff?
I'll tell you, hot tip here that not a lot of people do this. If you're looking for a fantastic food that is cheap and easy to buy and easy to speed eat, Crystals.
Oh, Crystals are terrible too. That satisfies both.
So it fits
gross
both sides,
food, I call Crystals sweaty burgers because they smell like BO.
Yeah. So if you own a Crystals franchise and you're watching this and you're also a youth minister, I hope it's successful for you.
I actually love
because
Crystals.
I want to send business to you via speed eating competition. No, it's good. It's good.
I do.
It's
I
good.
love Crystals. I'd take that back.
I'm all about some food competitions. Third is minute to win it games. I love minute to win it games. So we used to use them when I was in student ministry. We did them all the time.
Yeah.
It was like, that's what you do. And we've kind of strayed away from them for a little bit. And I think it's okay to bring some of them back. My favorite is you blow 2 balloons up, and just with air, not helium. That would be a terrible game. And then you have to you put one hand behind your back, and you have to keep them up in the air.
That's right.
You kind of do it in your own little sector, and you have multiple people do it. Whoever stays with both balloons in the air the longest wins.
The good thing about the minute to win it games is you keep a consistent principle that you can mix up.
Absolutely.
And it actually kind of builds a little bit of culture in your youth ministry.
Yeah.
Like you kind of get used to playing, these are type of games that we play.
We do them real fast, and it's a minute.
That's right.
So you can do it, and boom, your calendar fits in. Fourth, I love this because this brings me back to my elementary days. Bible drills. Sword drills.
Bible drills.
You take the literal Bible, which is going to be fun because you may have to actually provide these for your students.
Right.
If your students are like the ones that I worked with, they don't have a physical Bible except for Sunday mornings, and so they brush the dust off to bring it. But a sword drill. I kid you not, I did a game in front of about 3,000 people at a conference once, and it was who can name more books of the Bible.
Oh, that's funny.
And I felt so bad.
Because there were none.
One kid named 2.
Oh, bless him.
And then he got stuck. And I was like,
oh no, in front of that many people.
Thousands of people.
That's not good.
Uh-oh. So I really think sword drills these days would be incredible because if you were like, you could do the classics like John 3:16, but when you pull out like a Leviticus 4:13.
Yeah. On your mark, get set, go. See, I didn't grow up in church. I wasn't in youth ministry, so I feel like I deprived myself growing up in the South and not getting to do sword drills.
Dude.
I've heard about them. Legendary.
Incredible.
Right?
You should do them with your kids tonight. Like, that'd be a fun little game. I wonder how they would respond.
I'm going to do it and tell them that you suggested it. Mr. Robbie
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Sword drills. What's one more, Robbie?
One more, my favorite, lip sync battles. I love music. You love music. I'm all about it. Lip sync battles, and here's how you get the whole crowd involved. Have some brave volunteers that want to do the lip sync battle. Make sure it's an appropriate song, appropriate section. If you have GarageBand on a Mac, you can go ahead and cut the song automatically to have your little segment. Do 1 minute to 1 minute and 15 seconds. Have them participate, do their little lip sync, and then the whole rest of the youth group can vote as like a crowd thing.
That's right.
And it works out really well. Yeah. Everyone's involved. You can do this over multiple weeks, multiple competitions. Yeah. I love it. One thing that I love doing is the student pastor versus the student. So you have to come up with multiple lip syncs. There you go. So in the article, I'll actually put a few songs that I think are dynamite lip syncs so that you can check that article out as well.
You did this when my kids were in your youth ministry.
Absolutely.
And it became a huge part of, like, they looked forward to it. It was, again, culture. It became a thing that we did.
Lip sync
and my
battles.
Kids still remember when they were in middle school, those lip sync battles. So that's good stuff. Yeah. Hey, we hope that we've served you well with these. Yeah. We know that it's uncertain times and is socially distanced. See, I did it again.
Yeah, there we go. We got it.
Socially
distanced time.
Yes. We can't be together.
Yeah,
we have to be separate.
That's fair.
We hope these games have helped you out. Listen, that's what we're here to do. One of the things we love here is supporting you as you do youth ministry in the trenches, any way that we can help you do that,
absolutely,
let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, hey, if you do lip sync battles, we need videos.
Yeah, please send us videos. Please tag us on the social medias.
Yeah.
I love nothing more than watching lip sync
Fantastic.
battles.
All right. Hey, we love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you later.